going to be just my everyday makeup routine. I'm going to show you what I use on a daily basis as a face wash, a moisturizer, and my foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, my whole makeup routine. So if you're interested in watching, then I will get started now and show you what I use on an everyday basis and how I do my makeup. I just got out of the shower, so I already washed my face and did all that, but I'm going to show you what I use. And this is what I use morning and night. It's the Neutrogena oil-free grapefruit wash. And as a moisturizer, I just use my, this is what I use during the day. It's the Garnier Moisture Rescue gel cream. And this stuff works great under makeup. I actually think it works like a primer because it helps set my makeup on, and I noticed that my makeup lasts a lot longer when I use this compared to when I don't use it. And, alright, so the first thing I do is put on my Instant Age Rewind Maybelline Dark Circle Treatment. And I just put that all under my eye, from corner to corner. And I like to go inside the inner corner right here because I noticed that helps brighten up my eyes a lot when I do that. And then I just pat it all in. I put it on top of my eyelid too, because I noticed that helps set my eyeshadow better. I don't need to use an eyelid primer. Okay, so after that, oh, and if you're wondering, it's in the color number 50. This is just the neutralizer. I also have the one in number 60, the brightener. But I find that this one looks a lot more natural. This one's just too bright. And it makes my eyes just look too, like, ghostly underneath. Okay. So after that, I use my Milani Brow Kit. Actually, Brow Fix Brow Kit. And I like to do my eyebrows next because then when I put my foundation on and my powder, I can set my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm using this color right here. It's the lightest one. And I just lightly fill in any spots that need to be filled in. And I love this powder because it looks so natural. It's not too light and too dark. It's just the right shade. I actually have the, well, not anymore. I actually had the Anastasia Brow Kit, brow powder. And that stuff, I love that stuff. But I ran out of it, so now I'm using this, which is my second favorite. And just do the same thing on the other side. I'm using my eyeliner brush. And I'll show you guys another little trick that I do. Sometimes when my eyebrows are getting too long or if I can't control them, let me just find my comb. What I like to do is comb my eyebrows up. Just comb them up, and then I take my scissor and I just trim along the top, whatever's sticking up. And it really helps to make your eyebrows look nice and clean. Take any extra stray hairs, just get rid of them so your eyebrows look nice and neat. Then I'm just using a regular, this is my e.l.f. regular eyeshadow brush just to clean away any extra hair that came off and to brush my eyebrows in place. Even though this is an eyebrow brush, I'm using it because it's convenient. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. And let's see. Next thing that I'm going to do is my eyeshadow. No, I'll do my concealer next. I'll do my concealer. And Today, since it's pretty warm out, I'm not going to use a heavy concealer. I'm just going to be using my BB cream. Let's see, let me show you what I'm using. My Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. And this one's in light to medium. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to be applying it with my Sonia Kashuk makeup sponge. Let me just wet this first. Okay. Apply it to my makeup sponge. Now I'm just going to dot it where I want it. And then I'm going to go back and blend it in after. This kind of gives it a chance to dry a little bit so it blends in better and it's not so smudgy. And I just pat down. I don't rub, I pat because I find it really helps get it into the skin, kind of like a stippling brush. I just pat all around my eyebrows. I don't go on top of my eyebrow, but I pat around it. And all into my hairline so it looks natural. All around my nose. And I go down onto my neck a little bit so it all blends in evenly. And I love this BB cream. It's good if you don't have any breakouts or blemishes, or if you don't need a lot of concealing. I'm just going to put my hair up so it's out of my face. Okay. I'm just going to apply a little bit more on my neck. I don't know if you guys can really see the true colors because of the lighting. I'll actually try to make it brighter in here. See if that's better. Okay, I don't know if that's any better. And I'm going to do underneath my eyebrows, do it all over my eyelids with this. I always like to put my concealer or BB cream on my eyelids so that way everything's all the same color. Okay, so I'm done applying my BB cream. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is my eyeliner, my eyeshadow and my eyeliner. And I don't want to really do anything that dramatic today, so I'm just going to be using my Physicians Formula Custom Eye Enhancing Eyeliner, and this one doesn't say a color, it's just regular black. Doesn't have a color on it. I don't know if you can see. And it has, well actually it didn't come with the smudger. This came off from one of my Maybelline or CoverGirl eyeliners, and I just stuck it in here because it happened to fit. So, I'm going to put this in my waterline. And I'm going to tightline it also on top. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, because you can always go back and fix it. I always find it hard to do my tightline, because my eyes are so sensitive. I'm just going to fix any eyeliner that got out of place. Now I'm going to also lightly line the top of my lid with this. Smudge that in. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm just going to smudge it out a little bit. Okay. Make sure to get as close to the lashes as possible because that'll make your eyes look more defined and your eyelashes look fuller. Okay, and today I think I'm going to be going with one of my favorite eyeshadows from the Color Tattoo, 24-hour Color Tattoo. And this one is Bats of the Bronze. And I'm just going to be using my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush to apply this. I'm going to do this all over my eyelid and a little bit in the crease. Just going to work it up into my crease and then blend it out. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and then what I also like to do with this is bring it down underneath a little bit. Just underneath my eyelashes. And then I'll just blend it with my finger. Okay, and after applying the Bats of the Bronze, I'm going to be using another favorite eyeshadow, which I mentioned in my February favorites, and this one is Urban Decay's Foxy. And I like to use this on top, way on top underneath my brow bone, because I just find that it evens out any uneven coloring. Apply all the way into the corner. All over. Same thing on the other side. I like to pat it because I find when I pat the eyeshadow, it gives more of a darker, well, it helps the product apply heavier. And then after I pat it on, I like to just brush it out and blend everything in evenly. Next, I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler. And I just usually count to about 10 on each eye. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to use my favorite mascara. I also mentioned this in my February favorites, and it's the Clinique High Impact Mascara in black. I don't know if you can see it. When I apply mascara, I just start from the outer corner and I kind of wiggle it up all the way over to the inner corner. And then I just pull it up. I also like to blank because I find that applies the product evenly on all the lashes. And then if I get any above my eyelid, I like to quickly just get it off of my finger so it doesn't dry on there. I like to fix any mistakes while I'm doing my makeup so I don't have to go back later and fix anything. And same thing on the other eyelash. I find that my mascara is the thing that takes the longest because I'm like really anal about my lashes. I like to make sure they're all separated evenly. And then after I do my first coat, I like to go back and do a quick second coat just to lengthen them a little bit. And one of the reasons why I love this mascara so much is because you don't need two mascaras. This works as a lengthener, and it also really makes your lashes nice and full. And I just apply a little bit on the bottom. I don't like my lashes too dramatic on the bottom. Just a little bit to show that I have some lashes on the bottom. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer, Natural Minerals Matte Bronzer. And I like to use this as a contour, to contour my face. And I don't go all the way out. I just go about to the middle of my eye. No, it's right about here, where my pupil is. Start from my ear, go all the way down, the hollows of my cheekbone, to where my pupil is, and I do that on both sides. And I like to go up onto my temples a little bit, not too much, just slightly, just so everything blends in and kind of makes my forehead look a little smaller. I do that on both sides. I just do that all over the tops of my forehead, into my hairline. Oh, and for this I forgot to mention I'm using my Sonia Kashuk contour brush, number 113. And I'm just going to blend that all in, work it into my hairline so everything blends in nicely. And I don't get too much product on the brush, I just kind of tap it, and then just lightly press it into my face. And then I do lightly along my jawline and a little bit down my nose, just where the sun would naturally hit. Okay, and after my contour bronzer, I'm just going to take my Sonia Kashuk brush just a buffing brush, it's number 130. Yeah, 130. And I'm just going to blend everything in. Not too much because I still want the contour to define my cheeks. But I just want everything to look natural. So I'm just going to blend everything in. Blend all in, make sure my neck is blended. And lastly, I'm going to be using my blush. And the blush I'm using today is my Sonia Kashuk blush. It's number 52 in Spice. I don't know if you can see that. And again, for blush, sometimes I would use my contour brush, but today I'm just going to be using my Kabuki brush, and this is from the Body Shop. And again, I'm just tapping it in and lightly running it along the tops of my cheekbones and up. And I like to smile and just so I can get the apples of my cheeks. And same on the other side. Lightly along the tops of my cheekbones. Any extra just on top of my forehead. Okay. And I think I'm done. I always feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think I'm pretty much done. Let me just look for all my stuff and make sure. Because I'm the type of person that, even though I have a set makeup routine for every day, sometimes I like to add something here or there, add a little extra powder, or maybe put an extra color on the ends of my eyelids. Okay, one last thing I forgot to do. I'm going to take a little bit of my highlight on my brow tip and just press that into my skin underneath my eyebrows. And I'm just using the applicator brush. I'm not crazy about these applicator brushes, but for something quick like this, it does the job. And on the other side, just gonna press it in right underneath my brow bone just to give that little highlight. Sorry about my hair right now, it's a frizzy mess. I haven't done anything to it yet. Okay. And now, I'm going to take my hair down and see if you can see it. I'll zoom it in. You can see. And sometimes when I'm done with everything, I like to just take my eyeliner again and go right back in and do a little tiny wing. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay. So that's it for my everyday makeup routine. There's a few more videos I'm going to be doing, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get to them. It'll definitely be within the next day or two. But I hope you like my everyday makeup routine, and sorry about the lighting. The lighting is a little off, but next time I'm going to try to fix the settings on my camera. I'm not too familiar with it yet, but I promise that my next videos will be better. And thank you so much for watching, and yeah, talk to you later.